Top 10 Most Powerful People in the World. In the world, the most powerful people are those who have the ability to influence the beliefs, actions, or conduct of others. There have been a number of people in history who had the power to influence and affect the beliefs, lifestyle, and actions of others. But the question is, who is the most powerful leader in the world right now? Here in today's video, we are going to discuss the top 10 most powerful people in the world right now. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from our channel. So let's start from the 10th on the list. Number 10. Larry Page. Larry Page is the 10th most powerful person in the world. He is a computer scientist and co-founder of Google, and he also acted as the CEO of Google from 1997 to 2001. Later, in 2011, he again became the CEO of Google and acted as CEO of Google for the next 4 years until 2015. Now he's the CEO of Alphabet Inc. He had been the 6th richest person in the world before an Indian, Mukesh Ambani, took over. Being a computer scientist, his major contribution is the creation of PageRank, which is actually the search algorithm of Google. He studied at Michigan University and got a bachelor's degree in computer science. Later, he studied at Stanford University and got a master's degree in computer science. His major achievement is the co-foundation of Google with Sergey Brin, a major and widely used search engine, and the creation of PageRank. Number 9. Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is the 9th most powerful leader in the world right now. He is an Indian politician and prime minister. India is the 2nd most populous country in the world after China, and that's what makes him stand among the world's most powerful politicians. He is a member of the Indian political party, the Bharatiya Janata Party. From 2001 to 2014, he was Chief Minister of the Gujarat and a member of the Indian Parliament. He is also a registered member of the Indian Hindu Volunteer Organization RSS. Modi began his political career in 1975 as a member of the RSS from Gujarat. For many years, he worked locally and rose to prominence. In 1985, he became a member of the Bharatiya Janata Party, in which he grew through the ranks until he became the General Secretary of the party. He continued his struggles and, in 2014, he became the Prime Minister of India. The Bharatiya Janata Party is India's most powerful political party, and Prime Minister Modi is popular among Hindus. His major achievements include his economic policies that focused on the privatization and liberation of the country's economy. He is best known for his better foreign policies that helped India develop better relations with other nations. Number 8. Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud. Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud is the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, more commonly called MBS. He is the also Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defense of Saudi Arabia. In addition, he serves as the Chairman of the Council of Economic and Development Affairs and the Chairman of the Council of Political and Security Affairs. He is often described as the power behind the throne of his father, King Salman. All these figures and titles make him one of the most influential leaders in Asia. Under his leadership, Saudi Arabia is now becoming a modern country. As all of us know, there has been a ban on women driving in Saudi Arabia. Women are unable to go to the gym in Saudi Arabia, but he has lifted the ban and introduced many important reforms in Saudi legislation. However, his tenure has also been controversial. For instance, it is commonly thought that he banned many human rights organizations in his country. The assassination of Jamal Khashoggi and the phone hacking of Jeff Bezos are other controversies about him. Number 7. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is an American businessman and co-founder of Microsoft Corporation. He is an author, landowner, developer, and philanthropist. At Microsoft Corporation, he owns a number of positions. He is the co-founder, chairman, chief executive officer, and chief software architect of the company. No doubt, he contributed a lot to the development of computers. During the revolution of computers, especially from 1970 to 1980, he was the most influential entrepreneur of Microsoft Corporation. Some people criticize him for his business tactics that are considered anti-competitive. These days, he is more involved in charity work. He and his ex-wife run a charity organization, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Together, both of them are spending a lot on education, climate change, and the health sector. He is not only known for his company, Microsoft Corporation, but he also developed basic programming languages and operating systems for computers as a computer engineer. Number 6. Pope Francis. Pope Francis is the head of the Catholic Church and sovereign of the Vatican City. There are 1.3 billion Catholic believers in the world under the influence of the Pope Francis right now. That's what makes him one of the most powerful leaders in the world. He became the head of the Vatican State and his Catholic Church in 2013. Pope Francis comes from Argentina and is the first American and the first from the Southern Hemisphere to be the Pope of the Church. In his life, he had a lot of struggles. He worked as a bouncer and janitor. After that, he got training to be a chemist. Later, he worked as a technician in a food science laboratory. In 1958, when he recovered from a severe illness, he joined the Society of Jesuits. And later, in 1969, he became a Catholic priest. He remained the Jesuit Provincial Superior in Argentina from 1973 to 1979. Pope Francis is best known for being the first non-European pope in more than 1,000 years. His achievements include the receiving of the second most votes in the 2005 papal election. He was the Archbishop of Buenos Aires, yet he used to take the bus to go to work, and he also cooked his own meals. Being a pope, he increased accountability, introduced a number of reforms and liberalization, and especially refocused on those in need. Number 5. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the 5th most influential person in the world. He is the co-founder of Amazon. Amazon is the world's largest online marketplace and was established by Jeff Bezos. Amazon is the largest online corporation by revenue. It is also the world's #1 virtual assistant and cloud infrastructure provider. Jeff Bezos is the founder and chairman of his company. He studied electrical engineering and computer science. He has a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering and a master's degree in the field of computer science. From 1986 to 1994, he worked on Wall Street in various fields, and then later, in 1994, he established Amazon, which has now become the world's largest online marketplace. Number 4. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the world's richest and 4th most powerful man. He is the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. In 2021, he became the richest man in the world. Elon Musk rose to prominence in 2012 when SpaceX launched a rocket. He is the man behind big projects like the Neuralink chip, Starlink Internet, and the Mars mission of SpaceX. His company, Tesla, manufactures electric cars and is the largest car manufacturing company in the world. In 1999, he founded X.com, which later became PayPal. PayPal is his other online company that is working in major parts of the world and is used as an easy payment method. Elon Musk became a multi-millionaire when he sold his startup company, Zip2. In 2016, during the tenure of President Donald Trump, he bolstered his portfolio with the purchase of SolarCity. Recently, he announced his plans to buy Twitter. In January 2021, he surpassed Jeff Bezos as the richest man in the world. Number 3. President Joe Biden. On January 20, 2021, Joe Biden became the 46th President of the United States. He spent nearly 50 years in public service as a senator and vice president. His presidency followed a highly contentious election carried out during the pandemic, political divisiveness in the United States, and a national reckoning on racial injustice and discrimination. He took office alongside Kamala Harris, who became the first female vice president of the United States. Joe Biden is 78 years old, and so he is the oldest president of the United States. He spent nearly 36 years as a senator, and he was elected as the vice president twice. As a vice president, he primarily focused on economic growth and foreign policy issues. Although Joe Biden has just spent 1 year as the President of the United States, he has achieved a lot. He appointed 41 judges in his opening year in the White House, and he also introduced a $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package. In 2022, Joe Biden is facing a tremendous geopolitical and economic crisis, bringing him multiple challenges such as inflation, rising social tension, trading wars, military conflict, and political pressure. Number 2. Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is a Russian politician and a former intelligence officer. He has been the president of Russia since 1999. At first, he became president in 1999 and served as president until 2008. Again, in 2008, he was elected as president and served until 2012. In 2012, he again became president of Russia and has been serving till now. President Putin is the second longest-serving president after Belarus's Alexander Lukashenko. During his first term of presidency, Russia's economy grew for 8 years, with GDP increasing by 72%. During his tenure, unemployment decreased, real wages and income almost tripled. Vladimir Putin has an enormous influence among world leaders and known for strengthening relationships with China, Saudi Arabia, India, making Russia playing a bigger role in the new emerging world order of tomorrow. Number 1. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is the most powerful leader in the world as of 2022. He is a Chinese politician and has been serving as the president of China since 2013. He is a member and general secretary of the Chinese Communist Party. China's parliament has attended its constitution, broadening Xi Jinping's power and setting term limits. He was elected as vice president of China in 2008 and served till 2013. In 2013, he became the president of the country. He is credited with the advancement of Chinese society and economy. He has a surprisingly assertive public profile, even allowing state media to publish a day-in-the-life account of his workday. He reformed the Chinese society by promoting science and technology and taking measures to reduce climate change and global warming. He is best known as an anti-corruption leader. Under his leadership, China has become more assertive in handling territorial disputes while avoiding armed conflicts with other states. He emerged as a defender of globalization. He extended China's influence abroad. During his tenure, under the Belt and Road Initiative trade plan, China has invested more than $60 billion in Asia, Europe, and Africa. China is the new emerging global leader in the changing world order, as Xi Jinping is the most powerful leader of the rising superpower of China. So guys, it seems enough for today's video. Who is your favorite leader in this list, and why do you like him? Please tell us in the comments section below this video. For more great content like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We will be back to you with another amazing video. Until then, goodbye and peace.